He had, are you ready for this? A 61 game hitting streak for the San Francisco Seals as a young man. Now, the talk was that the Yankees would buy him. The way they got players, they'd go to minor league teams and pay them for the contract of the player. And at this point, Joe was so good that the rumor was they would offer $50,000 to the Seals. But that blew up because Joe injured his knees. One knee, he tore a ligament stepping off of a bus. And he could hardly walk. He played, but he couldn't run. Now, here's the way it worked in baseball at that time. You only got paid if you played. If you didn't play and they replaced you, it was a good possibility your career was over. There was no medical care. If you wanted to get the knee fixed, you had to go to a doctor that you had to pay for, and Joe did not have the money. So there was a chance, because he could hardly walk, that at the age of 18, young Joe was going to have to go back to fishing with his dad. Because he's a great athlete, after about 3 months, the knee healed. And in 1935, he returned to the San Francisco Seals. Now, the Yankees pulled their offer because they didn't know if he was ever going to play again. In 1935, Joe DiMaggio batted .398 in the Pacific Coast League, and it was clear he was a tremendous hitter. But 1935, we're in the middle of a depression, and the jobs were few, money was few. Let's go to New York. The New York Yankees, who did not like losing, had gone through the retirement of Babe Ruth. And in 1934 and 1935, they did not win the pennant, but finished second. Even though they had Lou Gehrig and Bill Dickey, they couldn't win the pennant. And the owner said not finishing first was unacceptable. So they came after young Joe. Only the offer now was $25,000, not $50,000. Well, that's the first part of it. Then they have to offer a contract to Joe. So here's the story. The Yankees offered him an annual pay of $5,625. Well, Joe looked at that and said, I'm making almost that at the Seals, and I'm staying in my hometown of San Francisco. So he didn't want to accept it.